And that guy was a let's say, oh, are we on? Hey, you know what I want to say? You know what I want
You
to
just
say?
come alive
Hey,
when
welcome back.
that light
Welcome
comes
back. Yeah. Hey, keep that in. Okay.
on. Okay.
That's kind of fun.
Oh, you
It's
think
kind
it's
of funny.
Okay.
You know, we do not rehearse these things.
Uh-uh,
Not in
no,
any
no
way.
way.
I know you probably thought it was staged and it took us weeks to produce, and all that. That's not true. In fact, there is no producer that is not behind the camera there going a 2-shot, a 3-shot. It's none of
No,
that.
none of that. No.
Cut,
No.
cut.
Totally
edit,
not.
edit. None of that.
We don't even think about it sometimes. So-
There's no production team here.
and you can tell, can't
No.
you? Yeah. All right. So today
Hey, stick to script, will you?
I'm trying to. Today we have a bag, but it's not a grab bag. It's all one artist. Look at that bag. You want to feel that bag? You feel that bag. That's all one artist.
Whoa, that's a heavy bag. And it's all one artist?
All one artist.
Is it Elvis Presley?
No. Okay, let me see.
Stevie Wonder?
No. Okay, 50 questions. Here
Willie
we go.
Nelson.
Not Willie. Busby Berkeley. No. Not at all. Okay. I'll give you a hint. He wore glasses.
Ray Charles? That's a good get.
The back maybe. Can you get that?
Elton.
Yeah, it's Elton.
That's a sealed record.
Yeah, I guess it is. Okay.
Yes, it is. It is.
Okay, sealed record. A single man. Mm-hmm. So, part-time love. I don't know. That's why it's probably a single record, because I don't know if there's a hit on this one. But Elton John. You got any thoughts on Elton John? I'll pull out some of the records while you.
I did not see a hit, which is really amazing for an Elton John record.
Oh yeah, how about this one? See a hit here? There's another one. This one's called "Victim of Love." Johnny Be Good. Man, don't get hit with that.
These later
Right.
Elton John records, I see them in the record stores and they get a pretty good price. But I've always kind of wondered, who is the buyer of it? You must be just in love with Elton John and have to have everything.
Have to have it all. Okay, here's a little different one. This one's called Elton John Rock and Roll. By
This
Donna.
looks like it might be a bootleg, though.
Yeah, I think it is. I think this is a bootleg. But Bad Side of the Moon, Lady Samantha, It's Me That You Need, Border Song, Screw You, Ho Ho Ho, Whenever You're Ready, I Need You to Turn On, Rock
Not
and
too
Roll
many
Madonna.
that I know there, though.
Gray Seal. Jack
Looks like it was done when he was in his prime. He's in great shape there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever seen the song that cover though. I don't.
Yeah, no, I do.
I want to see
it's
what label that is on.
Oh, it's a like you said, it's a bootleg, so it's a
Boy, doesn't he? Look at that.
Is that Blind Pig? There's a pig on it. Trademark of quality. Okay. I don't know.
Yeah, but look at it. It's completely white. Show it to our vinyl community.
Okay.
Doesn't even tell you the tracks on the record.
Yeah.
Dead giveaway. It's a bootleg.
It's a bootleg. Yes. No
And
question.
bootlegs are notorious for terrible fidelity. The sound you gotta expect is going to be really bad.
Well, this
You
is
might as well have a transistor radio the size of 3 inches with a speaker of a half an inch.
I agree, and some usually some bad concert or something, but something looking. I mean, this is Nigel Olsson, but I have him in with Elton John because he was in his band, and so
That looks terrible too.
Solo record, solo record. Well, a little of everything. How about this one? You think this is a bad one? Caribou.
Oh no, that was one of his better ones.
The
But
bitch
I
is
can
back.
Yeah.
And Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. Another little tune that he had. And Davy Johnston, Nigel Olsson,
Now,
Nate
you
Cooper.
know what
Tim Murray.
is interesting to me about these records is that Elton John, for this, if I was to look this up on the internet and say, how many albums did Caribou sell? I would not be surprised if it sold 3 million, 5 million, whatever copies. And because of that, record stores will tell you, I've seen so many Caribou records, I mean, I could just put out a shelf of just Caribou by Elton John. Please don't bring him ever again back to the store.
So here we got Madman Across the Water, Tiny Dancer,
Oh, another great album.
Leave On.
Yeah,
Um,
this might be in some people's mind the best one.
well, it's why who. There's so many ones. Really, you're gonna call this the best one over Yellow Brick Road, or what?
That's
they're
another
good.
one. A
There's
great
another
album,
one.
Yellow Brick Road, and people go,
Uh,
you know how many copies there were in the world of that? I mean,
yeah.
just
But greatest
Greatest
hits.
hits.
There you go. It's got a bunch of it on there. So a lot of good Elton. Did you ever get to see Elton?
no.
No.
Did you?
No. Never got to see him.
See how we were
My son
deprived?
got to see
We
him.
were
My son
deprived.
got to see him a few years back, but no, I never got to see him. But I do remember getting the album with Honky Cat on it from our other brother.
Here's
Back in
another
the day.
thing. For a lot of these albums, people heard these tracks so much on the radio, not just the year it came out, but every year since.
Right.
And it's like on oldies radio, how many times an hour do they play a Elton John song? And so, in some ways, it's just overly done.
Yeah, but the other thing is, how many have heard all the other tracks on that record? And if you're digging a song, you might go, hey, you know what?
I
There might
didn't
be
say
other
it
things-
didn't sell. I mean, it's just that, I said that they do sell for some pretty good money still. And, it's not that people will turn them down, but I mean, it's hard. It's hard because
I don't know. It's just sometimes you're going, hey, you know what? What is "Tell Me When the Whistle Blows"? What is that? What would that one sound like? You
Tower of Babel.
You might find there's something on here that is unique, and he was in all his glory at this point, right? I mean, look at the cover on this thing.
Yeah,
I mean, you
great
look at
cover.
the cover of this artwork.
Yeah.
And Captain Fantastic and all his glory, the
Mm-hmm.
Brown Dirt Cowboy. I mean, he gave you a couple of characters there, and ran with it, and fun stuff. I mean, it's one thing to be.
Oh, his concerts
great.
were fun, the
Yeah.
way he dressed up. and
Right, the
jumped
duck
around and all.
outfit, and
Sure.
everything. I mean, he would give you a show, and the music is great, the covers are great, all that. What's this one? Oh, this is another greatest hits, Here and There.
No, it's not greatest hits.
Yeah, live in London at the Royal Festival Hall.
Here's
Another
a great
one
top.
live at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, well, Funeral for a Friend.
Mm-hmm.
Love Lies Bleeding.
Rocket Man.
Rocket
Burning the
Man,
Jets,
yeah,
Take Me
yeah.
to the Pilot.
Yeah, there's three good
Crocodile
ones.
Rock, Love Song, Honky Cat, Porter Song, Skyline Pigeon. It's that's probably a good one as well. Oh, here's another bootleg. When you tell it's a bootleg, how can you tell? Because it's a white album. What do you think that one is?
Well, at least it has the tracks.
Has
Because
the
the tracks
tracks.
aren't mentioned anywhere else.
Uh-huh. Duck Records,
Boy, is that a bad and limited edition collector's record.
Disco Duck, Stairway to. Oh, this is all Rick Dees. Let's see what that is. Why is that an Elton John? That's interesting. Duck hits, Disco Duck, Stairway to Stuckburg, Mystery Mountain Duck, Nowhere Duck, Wooden, Voodoo Duck, Slight Return,
Duck
Diamond
hits.
Duck.
This
What
is not
the
Elton
heck?
John. Yeah, you misplaced this one.
You think so?
Yeah, it should be in the trash.
Ducks Off, Year of the Duck, Tuck
Hey,
Your
you-
Mother Down,
you-
I
you-
Want to Hold Your Duck.
You meant to drop this off the nearest
Limited
dumpster.
edition collector's record. I don't know. Now I'm gonna have to play that. That way they're disguising the fact that they have Elton John in there. I don't know.
Some people would
interesting.
say, I can't admit that I want to play Duck Hits. D-U-C-K hits.
Here's another one. Elton John Elderberry Wine, recorded live at Hammersmith Odeon in London. Another one of these bootlegs. Funeral for a Friend, Rocket Man. Some good stuff on here, but
Sounds
it's
like
probably,
the same stuff tracks from the other live album. It must have been taken about the same year.
Could have been. It's a 2-album set though, so
Definitely haven't seen these. Definitely
Yeah.
haven't seen them.
oh yeah. Well, And here's another bootleg.
Boy,
Here's another
we
bootleg. We're deep in the bootlegs here.
This looks like it's on a Russian label, doesn't it?
Yeah. The writing on the back is all foreign.
Oh, I think it's Russian for sure.
So, Elton John, Your Songs.
I've
So
seen this album.
This is a compilation of some his bigger hits.
Yeah.
Looks like a few of the later ones. And another bootleg. Jeez, I've gone deep into bootlegs. I gotta hear that duck one though. I'm curious what that's gonna be. Why I haven't listened to that one, or maybe that's the reason I haven't. This one, it's got that pig trademark, whatever that means. And not a lot. It just says Elton John Live.
Well, that's just somebody that.
And that's a tape sticker thing on there to let you know what that is.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I love it. This is a bootleg, and the only written thing on there is it's one of those things like all the material is copyrighted. Unauthorized production of this will get you when it's all stolen material, and they want to threaten me.
Here's another one, a white label.
White label on the outside, white label in. Oh, they put a little printed insert.
Little printed insert.
It's by the pig again.
Yeah, trademark pig of quality. More
Terrible
rock from
drawing of Elton John,
recorded
too.
in concert at Swing Auditorium San Tarantino? Taradino? I don't know. In December 1971. But yeah, that's a pretty early 71. Pretty early.
The people that, if we met the people that put this record out,
Yes.
Big Bobo would be going, how much we're gonna make on this? I'm not gonna sell this for anything less than 10,000. How many records are we gonna put them out? Don't put anything on there that they can trace. Just sell them to record stores, Sell them hundreds at a time. They don't want to buy them. I'm not selling.
Okay, here's that one. This is probably the original one I got from my other brother, the professor. It has Honky Cat, Mellow, I Think I'm Going to Kill Myself, Susie, Rocket Man, Salvation, Slave, Amy, Mona Lisa, and the Mad Hatter, Hercules. And I listened to this one a lot. I remember listening to it a lot as a kid. Got some thoughts there?
Well, I do. It's always amazing. There's Nigel Olsson, so he's the only one from this band that ever tracked in any way notoriety. Because Dee Murray and Davy Johnstone, I don't know them.
I think they're still with his band. I think he's.
Is that right?
I do believe he's still there. Still, at least Davy Johnstone. I'm not sure on Dee Murray, but I think I heard Davy Johnstone's name last time I saw him perform somewhere.
Well, good.
And
I wouldn't have
Ray
guessed.
Cooper, I think I've seen him with.
When you told me it was,
Burning Top.
when I felt how heavy the records
And
were.
on this one too, the other artist here is Jean-Luc Ponty. So Jean-Luc Ponty performed on this record, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
He was trying to break in Jean-Luc Ponty with different things. I know he played with Frank Zappa, and that's,
Well, he
It's
has
interesting
sort
how
of.
jazz
he
bands-
was able to put out his own albums. And
He did, but
He had
you
a
know.
fair success.
Oh yeah, definitely. But to get that, you play with some other people. You get to be known by others as well. Here's a duets. He did with some duets. PM Dawn and Elton John, Kiki D and Elton John, George Michael and Elton John. But there's a few different ones on there, right?
To me,
Lou Paul.
yeah, these most of the,
Bonnie Raitt and Elton John.
Leonard Cohen
Uh-huh.
and Elton John.
Uh-huh.
No,
So
no.
that one doesn't work for you, huh?
I'm not a buyer.
Uh-huh. Live in Melbourne.
With the Melbourne Symphony Orchestra.
Uh-huh.
That would be interesting.
So we're still going deep on Elton here. Rock of the Westies.
That was a big album.
It's got a little bigger band, it looks like there.
Mm-hmm.
This one is not Elton John per se. It is Long John Baldry. And it's one of my favorite records, just because it's I like the blues, right? And so you got Rod Stewart and John Baldry and Elton John doing a record together. So
Here's the one that
Don't
I like.
Lay.
Don't try to lay no boogie woogie
on the king
king
of
of rock and roll. Now, if you can look this song up and hear it, because I was unsuspecting when I first heard it, because it has a long introduction to it.
It does.
And
Caught by a police officer and all that.
and when he goes into the song, he erupts.
Yeah.
He's like a volcano of emotion, and his voice all of a sudden is like from nowhere. It's an incredible, strong voice. Now, I've heard him on lots of other songs. This is the one that he sells out. Man, this is so incredible. This should go in some kind of Hall of Fame of rock and roll, because this song is such a classic. I mean, this guy,
Well, I think it's pretty well known.
well, if it is, I would want
I
it
hear
to
it
be.
so often on the radio.
Yeah, it is so good. It is so good.
Although sometimes we'll cut the introduction down. I do know that.
Yeah.
But that's a good one. And then how about this one? There we are. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Love like being for a friend. Burning the Jets. Candle in the Wind.
I have to tell you.
You have a copy of this?
Well, I had a copy of this, many copies, and we put one copy up when I was with Norman Maslow, and the Dizzy record collection was being sold one day. Mm-hmm. And Norman Maslow put this copy up, mm-hmm. and he opened it up for bidding. And usually we only have bidding for maybe 60 seconds, and then we put a 30-second clock on.
Right.
The highest bid wins it.
Right.
At the end of all that, nobody bid on this record. Nobody.
They all had it. I get it. You all have it. You should all have it. It should be, required reading. There's some required reading in there, isn't there? Gee whiz. But yeah, definitely a classic and fun, good stuff, Maynard. All right, so that's the end of the deep exploration.
Oh, I hate that when he says it's the end. It sounds so sad, you know.
Well,
I tell you,
it's a
I'm
step into the new. Yeah, we'll
step into the new.
Yeah, we gotta go do something else.
You know, it's a
fresh.
beautiful day, and it's a rarity here in Seattle. We have a beautiful day. And what am I doing on a beautiful day? I'm talking about records with the champ. What's wrong with this? You know, I should be at the beach. We have some rare days here that are warm and sunny.
I think you should be in the garden. I think you should be digging.
If I was, my wife would be having me pull weeds and cut down shrubs.
That's right.
Carrying it all around, yeah.
Yeah, beautiful day.
Get a shovel.
Dizzy. All right.
Hey, Dizzy out.
Dizzy out, champ out. Catch you next time.
Next time.